Hello and welcome to the Programming in C++ Part 2 series. In this video, we're going to be going over Chapter 11 exercises, which deal with pointers, classes, virtual functions, and abstract classes exercises. But before we dive into our first exercise, make sure you smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. And if you're not able to do that, make sure you create a YouTube login. It is free and takes less than a minute. Once you do that, you'll be notified. If you subscribe to the channel, you'll be notified every time a new video is posted, and you get to see our other series as well. And it helps you easier navigate throughout YouTube. All right, so let's go to our first exercise for our first exercise on this video. So we'll be doing Programming in C++ Part 2, Programming Exercise 11-13. Exercise 11-12 is a practice one, so you can do that on your own if you wish. It will not be graded for this course. So here, part 1, we want to define the class bank account to store a bank customer's account number and balance. Support that account number, or suppose that account number is of type integer and balance is of type double. Your class should at least provide the following options: set the account number, retrieve the account number, retrieve the balance, deposit and withdraw money, and print account information, and add appropriate constructors. Part 2, every bank offers a checking account. Derive the class checking account from the class bank account designed in Part 1. This class inherits members to store the account number and then a minimum balance, and pays service charges if the bank falls below the minimum balance. Add member variables to store the additional information. In addition to the operations inherited from the base class, the class should provide the following operations: set interest rate, retrieve interest rate, set minimum balance, retrieve minimum balance, set service charges, retrieve service charges, post interest, verify if the balance is less than the minimum balance, write a check, withdraw, override the method of the base class, and print account information. Add appropriate constructors, as we did in bank account. And in part 3, every bank account offers a savings account. Derive the class savings account from the class bank account designed in part 1. This class inherits members to store the account number and the deposits and withdraw money. In addition to the operations inherited from the base class, this class should provide the following operations: set interest rate, retrieve interest rate, post interest rate, withdraw, override the method of the base class, and print account information. Add appropriate constructors. And then part 4, write a program to test your class designed in parts 2 and 3. Since your program handles currency, make sure to use the data type that can store decimals with a decimal precision of 2. We will have to set our precision, and that means we'll do our main on part 4 last. So our 3 tasks: task 1, class bank account works as expected. Task 2, class checking account works as expected. And task 3, class savings account works as expected. All right, let's go and take a look at what we do have. So we have looks like all our header files are provided for us, so we use them as reference. Savings account or bank account, checking account, savings account. So we'll do our bank account first, then we'll do our checking account, and then we'll do our savings account, and then we'll do our main program. All right, so let's go ahead and open up the bank account. Make sure you have this one open, and we'll get started right after this. As always, we're going to go ahead and start with our include statements. So let's see, since we're doing bank account, let's go down and let's do include IOStream. And do that. Then we'll do IOmanip. Then we'll add our header file, which is bank account. Link our header file. Bank account H. And we'll go down to using namespace STD. So bank accounts, bank accounts. So we'll do integer. So what it says. Sorry. Count. First one will be integer. We'll call it count number. Double. Shorten it to balance. Brackets in there. And count number equals count. Find that. And balance equals BAL. That will make sure that these variables named correctly. Let's go for the next one. Let's do a void bank account set account number. Account number. Let's do integer count. Let's do brackets. Let's do count number will equal count. Variables defined. CACCT is the count number. Alright, so let's copy this. Let's go down. One. Change this void to integer. And let's go get. Change set to get. Constructor. So let's take this out. Here. ST. And so brackets. And let's return balance to get the account. Turn account number. Get it, turn it. Right, had a little mistake there, a little typo, but we got that corrected. Now let's go down to line 26. Let's do that again. This time let's go double because we got to do the count balance. Make account. Something else because it's not. So let's go get balance. And it's like that as a constructor. Set balance. So we can set it. Turn balance. There. So spelled correctly this time. To avoid bank accounts. And this time we'll do withdraw. And balance is going to be a double. Just going to call it balance. brackets. Let's go balance equals balance. This amount. It's whatever amount you draw. So, alright. Next, let's go deposit. Let's go that thing. And we'll go balance. We'll change this to deposit. Devil's going to equal amount there, and balance plus amount. Right. Next, we go to line 41. That bank account is how we use print. And the print is going to be print function, so let's take that out. And structure as well. Here, of course, we're not going to use balance. We're going to use cout. Fixed, set our precision. Set precision. Show point. Just go set straight. Show point here. Show you this way. Here. Cout, and we'll use our variable count number. Say balance. Sign there. And we'll use our variable balance. And alright. So for that account, for this one, that's all we need. I'll give you a slow look at it if you're still working on it. Just pause it if you need to go to a certain area or stop at a certain area to make corrections. Alright, that's it for the bank account. Let's go to our next one, which is going to be checking. Use our header as reference. Here on my other screen. Let's go to checking. First thing we're going to do, as we did before, do our include statements. And first is going to be IOStream. And just as we did for the bank account implementation file, is IOmanip. Then we included our header file, checking count.h, reference that, and then using namespace std. Here we do checking account, and we're going to our variables. They're going to be, first one's going to be integer, account number, ACT number. Find that. We'll use a double for balance, because it's dollars and cents. It's always going to be a double. And let's go down. See. Double, again, minimum balance, and do double, call it interest rate, double service charge, serve C, reference bank account. All we need for bank account is the variable account number and the balance. There's those. Space here. Now we're going to use our brackets. Okay. We'll define interest rate equal int rate and minimum balance is going to equal min now. And service charge is going to equal serve C. If you wanted to make it serve CH or any type of other abbreviation, as long as you're consistent and you define it and it's the same everywhere you go, you can actually do it. It doesn't have to make sense, as long as it's just easier if it does make sense, because other programmers and yourself would have to remember why does service charge equal XL235, for instance. All right. Okay, I didn't copy that like I wanted to, so try that again. So I'm doing checking account, Control C, and I'm going to do our next line, which is going to be a double, because we're going to be doing get minimum balance. Anytime it's say balance, it's going to be balance. It's going to be a constructor. So we just got to return minimum balance. Here. Before, let's do void checking accounts. This time we're going to set minimum balance. And double min balance. And we'll say so our brackets, and then we'll do minimum balance equals min balance. All right, so let's go down now to 29. Take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. All right, next we'll do double checking accounts and set interest rate. And this of course is going to be a double. Here we're going to call it int rate. And so we're setting it. We're going to use the brackets. And interest rate equals int rate. Let's go void checking account. This time we'll get service charge. Service charge, of course, is going to be a constructor. Get it. Brackets. And we're going to return service charge. There. $9.39. So this was going to be a double. Checking and get service. Charge. Set service charge. That's set service charge. Nice and simple. 34. Set rate. Skip something here. Checking account set minimum balance. Set get balance. So there's. All right. So I didn't. Check. All right. I skipped get interest rate. So what I'm going to do is copy and paste this. Push this down 2 lines and 29. Paste it there. Change this to get. And change this to double. Since I'm getting the interest rate, this is empty. This is going to be stronger. And I'm going to return interest rate. Go. All right, so that looks right. Listen. Right, so let's go where we leave off down here. Service set interest rate. Get service charge. Set service charge. This is going to be double. Serve C. Here, so there's brackets. Service charge equals serve C. Get service charge. Double should be. Wait, that's why. Void. And let's go to our service. Just in case. And we'll start this one off with grade. Looking at accounts. Post interest. Demo case this I. Brackets. All right. Now we'll do. So how? Let's go balance. Equals balance. Plus balance. Let's add up interest. Add interest to our balance, I should say. Times interest rate. adjust our interest. Let's do bold. Make sure we have verified minimum balance. That. So, double, of course. Amount. Just return. So balance minus amount. It's greater than or equal to minimum balance. That's what I forgot. Equation. Out. Equal to. So, put it up on our next. Let's continue on. So let's go. Right, check next on this. So void. Check. And we'll double amounts. This one's going to be different. So hurry. Let's go draw. Let's draw. Amounts. Or let's do void. Checking accounts. Draw. And then same thing, double amount. Brackets. This one, I'm going to try to do an if statement. If balance this amount is greater than 0, see out. Not enough. Not enough money out. Fine. And let's do else if balance minus amount. It's less than minimum balance. And bracket here. Let's call another if inside that. Balance minus amount is less than balance minus amount minus service charge. Charge is going to be here to bracket, and we're going to see out. Let's go after this transition. Balance will be like here. Below the middle balance. Line. Semicolon there, need it. However, account does not have it. Process. Money. To process. The transaction. And apply the service charge. Transaction guide. Let's do that. Boom, boom, boom. All right. After this transaction, the balance will be below the minimum balance. However, account does not have enough money to process the transaction on service charge. Transaction guide. All right. So let's see here. Let's go. Find this out. See out. Let's do balance equals balance minus amount minus service charge. That. Let's go. Let's see. Else if. Let's go here. Let's do else. Just let balance equal balance amount. Apply the service charge. You didn't have your money, so you don't get the money. Transaction, so that's good. That one. One more function here. Main one. This is else. It's here. Let's do C out. After this transaction, the balance will be below the minimum balance. That here. This line without semicolon. service charge. Got it. Charge if we don't. Here. So let's go here. Okay, let's do this here. And yep. So here's what I did. I added this under 80. 79. Else. After this transaction, the balance will be below the minimum balance. Service charge will apply. Balance equals balance minus amount minus service charge. Get your service charge then. Else, balance equals balance minus amount means you didn't get a service charge because you couldn't make the transaction. You do a service charge. So there we go. So now let's go down to 2. Void checking account. And then let's do a print constructor. Here, just go brackets. Use our set precision. Precision. 72, of course. See out and say interest checking account. Let's go like this. Checking account. And use our CCT number. Open, go straight to CL again. So continue here since we close that. And we'll go balance, T balance. Sign there. And we'll use our function get balance. Oops. Alright, so here's our, got these two faults. We'll come back to these. Here, right. So let's check this header just in case. Account header. Look at that. They spelled it wrong. Go, I'm at the checking account header. They spelled verified minimum, or they spelled minimum wrong. That's was that. Oop, that was it. Alright, so yeah. Make sure you go do that, change it. And alright, so that's it for the checking account. Close that header out. Checking account CPP. I'm going to show you this real quick in case you're still working on it. Make sure you pause it if you need to. I'm only going to show it once. So pause it, rewind it. That's what you need to do. Right. Alright, so let's move on, but right after this break. Alright, so let's go on to our next file. Should be savings account. We shouldn't have to mess with the header unless we find a fault like we did in that one. Savings account. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's go down to our include statements. IOStream. IOmanip. Then let's add our savings account. .h. Using namespace std standard. And let's do savings account. Savings account. And then let's go integer. So right here. So that. Account. So the first variable is going to be integer. Call it account number. Just like checking. Probably copy and paste some checking stuff. Double. It's going to be balance, BAL. Another double is going to be interest rate. We'll shorten it to int rate. And then use our colon again. It's going to go away as soon as. Let's go. Bank account. Link these. We'll use account number. Balance. Two variables. That. And then we'll put our brackets. CCT. Interest rate. Equals int rate. Rest of our functions. Alright, so now let's go to, let's see, this over. Copy. So let's go, we'll use double for this one. It's the get interest rate. Have it. Here, constructor. Brackets. Turn it. And here we'll use set interest rate. Let's go this. Let's change this double to void. Get to set. As we're setting it. Use double. Rate. And interest rate, interest rate. Oops. Let's use this again. This. Sets and copy it, changes void double. brackets. And on 28, let's start with if. Let's go balance minus amount is less than 0. Now let's go down to see out. Not enough money in the account. Line. Else. Down here, let's go. Void savings account, and let's go to post errors. Here we'll just see out for our setup precision fixed set precision and 2 again. See out. Balance. Balance. Inline. Here, brackets, balance, equals balance, plus balance, plus interest rate, times interest rate, times interest rate. All right. Now this will be void savings account print. Blank. So that's it for that savings account. Show you what that looks like again. Go ahead and pause it if you need to, if you need more time with it. Pause it, rewind it. Slow for you so you can see it. And there you have it. Right. So next, let's go ahead into our next area, which is going to be the main. Now, let's see. That one. Let's do our include statements. Let's drop this down one. file stream provided for us, so let's go ahead and copy that. Continue. Space to IO manip. And let's do header files. We're going to savings account and checkings account. H. Camel cases. And same time with that. And checking account. Space STDs there for us. Bring that down. Alright, start on line 11. Integer account number. So we use what was provided for this exercise. The account number is going to be 1000. Checking account. Jack account. Account number. Plus. Semicolon. Do a copy. Jack is the first one. I don't use capital letters. It's Lisa. Oops. Lisa. Account number is 50. Then you have Samir. Rita. Is 9300 and Rita is 13. Up here, lift up my inside. Sorry about that. Now, let's go down. Bot. Let's go. Jack account. Deposit $1,000. $1,000 should have been double. Now let's do this. Save some time again. Shit. Let's go. Lisa. Jack 1000, 2300. Lisa did 2300. Samir did 800. And we're going to counts interest. Let's do this. Again. Now they're going to do post interest. Next it says, actually let's go ahead and do graphics, see out, and we'll do stars. See. Oh, So our graphics or our to make it look good. So let's add 35 asterisks here between these quotes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. After that, let's do an inline, colon, semicolon, and let's do check count print semicolon. So count print semicolon. Let's do Samir count print semicolon, and Rita count print function semicolon. Here we'll do cout. Do this again. 35 asterisks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. And shit lined up. So inline. Alright, next we're gonna do cout, more graphics. This time let's do 8 asterisks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then after withdrawals, and 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Inline. Then we'll do jack count. Dot. We'll do this here. Copy this. This is going to be the same. But I got to do right between these. 35. Let's go. Let's write. We didn't write check, so let's do check count. Check. And this is 250. Right over that in instructions. Sorry about that. Lisa, count. Right. Check. 350. And Samir. Count. Check. Samir can't write. His is oh no, he's got to withdraw. That's why. Look at myself. Let's withdraw. 20. You also. Rita. Count. There's and yours is 290. So that'll clear up. Now we need one more cout. It's like 35 more asterisks. Cout. Let's do 35 asterisks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, do, I think I'll leave it out subject inline and then inline. Need to do that. Inline. First one, semicolon, second one, semicolon. Alright. Bring this up. Alright, I'll show you this one again. The main deposit, line it. 35 asterisks, 35 asterisks here before, after withdrawals. There's 8 asterisks and then 15 after. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and run this thing. Should get a printout since we didn't ask for input. So void savings, print instructor. Line 17, savings account. Get it? Header. That. Pause that. Harder look. Alright, so we didn't do anything to the savings account header, but this should be print on line 17. If you open up the savings account header, change line 17 to just void print. You don't need 2 of those. And constructor, that should clear up that fault, even though it's not showing as a fault. It is a logical error. Let's go ahead and close that out. Remember, savings account header, line 17, change savings account to print. Leave it just like that. And it's a constructor. Let's close it out. Close that out. Let's try to run it again. Okay, got another fault. Sure, so if this comes up, click on yes. So that's why it didn't run. See if there's any other faults. Now you're telling me for checking account, double amount, checking account 24. Let's go to checking account line 24 and see what we can find. This one first to make sure. So, set minimum balance, min balance, double. So let's check the header, make sure that header. Alright, I wasn't able to find anything with that one, so let's go ahead and try it again. Hopefully that was just a line 24. So do the same thing. Check. Alright, let's look at something else. Alright, let's try this under on the checking account header, line 24. Let's remove checking account and just do void right check. Let's see if that clears up our fault. So once again, that's on the checking account header file, line 24. Say void right check double amount. That makes sense. Let's see if we get it to go this time. And boom, there it was. Found the false. So there's our printout. Let's go ahead and make sure we get that 100%. All right, calculate. And I'll show you those again. Even the header files, how they should look. Did do a couple of those. Had to check them, change them. That was something that none of them worked. Okay, let me go ahead and pause that again to see